just surprised it's you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
Right, good morning everyone. Happy Thursday, I think. It's currently 10 to 7 in the morning. As you can see, I've just left my hotel. I am walking over this morning, yes, walking over to Islands of Adventure via this gate that should not be open, but it is. Squeeze through. Right, I've got my morning coffee and I decided to also go for a lemon loaf this morning because if you know, you know. And just for context, yesterday when I said I popped across the road to the Walgreens to get some water, that is where it is there. So that is the Walgreens and that is my hotel. And then obviously you can see this is the tail end of iDrive. So everything back that way is iDrive. And then just across the road over there, if you can see it, by that big building, is an IHOP. So yeah, the location here is pretty good with regards to what's on your doorstep. The only thing I would say is that, yes, it only takes 5 minutes on the shuttles to go across to Universal, but that's after you've waited for them to come along, which could be 10 minutes or they could just be right there. So it's a bit hit and miss, but door to door, you're looking at about, I want to say 20 minutes or so to actually get over to the parks from here. That's what I love. Although when I stayed at Aventura, you had the boat on Sapphire Falls next door, so I love that. And yeah, it's kind of, I think it's spoiled me a little bit, but you know what? Still here, still loving it. As I said, I'm going to walk over to Universal. I've got to cross this road over here and then head up over the freeway. So yeah, onwards we go. Just going to get those steps in, obviously work off my coffee and my iced lemon loaf. Yeah, time to do early park admission. And just across the road is Dockside. So that's where Luke and I stayed in March last year. But yeah, as you can see, this is not a road that you want to walk across without the green man saying it's safe to do so. So I'm going to take my time and just wait. I've got plenty of time. If you can look over there in the distance, the sun is just starting to rise. Okay, green man time. Here we go. Right, this is the moment of truth. I'm really curious to see what the queue lengths are. It is time check wise, 11 minutes past 7. Early park admission starts in an hour. As you can see over there, people are queuing, but this is where I am going, to the exclusive pass holder entrance, because I'm a UOAP. So let's get in, see how this works. There is just something magical about the music, and as you can see, the sun is just rising on what is going to be another day full of adventures. This is a very acceptable queue length, if you ask me. Happy about that. So as I said yesterday, I didn't need to show my physical ticket. They just took my photo and I was good to go. Here's the actual information with regards to that, and there's also a QR code there if you want to know more. Right, we are inside. It's just gone 8 o'clock and I am heading over to Hagrid's. Obviously has to be done at this time in the morning. As you can see, the queue over there, very, very busy at the moment. Very busy. And people are already starting to run. Always amazes me, because you're not meant to, but it is what it is, right? So I don't know if I mentioned it, but temperature today is going to be 26 degrees and it's going to feel like 29, which very, very nice. Back in the UK at the moment, it's 9 degrees, so like the stark contrast, just incredible. But we are here, we are in, and we are heading over to our first ride.
I see it.
What an incredible view. I am, thank you, mate. Okay. There are so many people here this morning, so I'm curious to see how quickly it is going to take me to get onto this ride and move on to the next one. Little tip for you all though, if you take on a fanny pack, as our American friends call them, or a bum bag as we call them in the UK, you don't actually have to put your stuff in the locker. It can all go in that and you can go on the ride, so it means you're not having to worry about trying to find a locker to put your stuff in, and you just rock up to the line and go. So that is what I'm sporting today. There is the best ride in the park, VelociCoaster, but we are getting closer and people are still running. I've already done 6,000 steps this morning, so I think for a non-gym day and an early start, because it's just gone 8 o'clock here, that is quite good. Tell me you're in Florida without telling me you're in Florida. It's got to all be about the steps, right? Anyway, getting closer. Okay people, we are entering Hogsmeade. Normally there's a queue around about here, but there is no queue at the moment, so that is good. I do not need to stop in the locker, despite the fact she's saying that, because I have the bum bag. But here we are into the Wisdom World. I cannot wait to get on this ride. Here we go people, getting there.
Mom and Dad will meet us.
Hopefully this queue is just going to move and move and move and move. As you can see, there's quite a few people here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing if they've got 2 or 3 more of the coasters actually going. We are getting closer. And look at the castle this morning. I say it's every time I walk past here, it just looks so spectacular. We'll get a better close-up of that after we've done this ride, because Hagrid's is the priority, but we are still going around. We haven't stopped yet, so that is good news. Okay, still a good sign. We're still walking, still moving. We get into the gated part of the inside part of the queue, so that is good news. Still haven't stopped yet. Ooh, spooky. Right, we are still walking. Still haven't stopped yet, so that is really good, making fantastic time. As you can see, it's quite eerie in here. I remember when it used to be Dragon's Jewel. They've not changed the interior too much. I suppose they didn't really need to. But it's still cool nonetheless. Round and round we go. Oh, have we hit a queue? Okay, not a bad place to wait, I suppose. One.
Watch your step into the moving walkway into the vehicles with the sidecar only.
Don't mind the thestrals, they're clever and useful they are. Right, off you go. We'll be to the edge of the Forbidden Forest. We'll have to round up the screws before they set fire to anything else. They just don't know what they're doing. That's enough for today. Don't worry, reparo. Sorry, I never was great shakes at magic. Oh, crikey, you're tangled in devil's snare. Repeat, Lumos Solen after me. Lumos Solen. That was close. Oh, you found my missing screws. Let's be getting you out of here before you get blasted. Now, hit those purple buttons. Dragonfire's got a kick. Well, I unicorn. And look, she's a mum. Really lucky thing to see such a sight in the wild. But Merlin's beard, we did see pixies, scroots, and unicorns. Oh, and I'd be grateful if you didn't mention any of this to anyone back at Hogwarts. See you next lesson.
Oh my god, that ride is incredible. Definitely the best way to start your Universal holiday. It's currently 8:10, so got lit in at 8 o'clock, just got off that ride in 10 minutes. I think that's a good start to the day. So plan is now to head on over to VelociCoaster and get my morning fix on that. Yeah, sun is glorious this morning. Alright, and there's the castle in all her glory. Say the castle, Hogwarts School rather. Pretty impressive. But we are leaving that behind. One more look. Because now it's time to head on over to the land where the dinosaurs still walk. Oh, that is not the sign you want to see. Delayed. But let's head on down this way anyway, because they may switch it on and then we might get a decent seat. Yeah, it's definitely not a good sign, is it? Queue all the way back here.
Yeah, it looks like it's not working right now.
Oh well. It is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. Right, so it's 8:20 at the moment, and VelociCoaster has got an indefinite wait, or indefinitely delayed for the time being. They don't actually know what's wrong with it, and there's no coasters going around at the moment, which is really disappointing because the queue for Hagrid is now at 120 minutes. So I'm glad I did that. Great experience. Really wanted to get VelociCoaster done this morning. There was a line, but they basically said don't queue up, simply because if there is an issue, it is a health and safety problem, and therefore they told everyone to disperse. So as you can see, I'm just sitting down at the moment in the sun. I can't really do anything because no other ride's open for another 40 minutes and Universal doesn't open until 9 o'clock. So it's either Hagrid's VelociCoaster or Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and as everyone knows, it makes me a little bit sick, so I'm just going to give it 20 minutes. Hopefully it will come up in that time, and if not, I might take a walk over to Universal and do Rip Ride Rockit, or I'll go down to the front of the park and do Hulk, because I haven't actually done that yet whilst I've been here, and I didn't do it on my last visit. So watch this space. Hopefully there will be some positive developments, let's say. We will see. Right, okay, whilst I'm sitting here, I'll probably just let you know something interesting. So as you know, in order to go to Epic Universe, you can only do one visit if you've got the 14-day ticket that you get in the UK. However, they do allow annual pass holders the opportunity to purchase single-day tickets. However, you need to be in the US to actually do that. So whilst I've been sitting there, I've just gone onto the app and had a look, and Luke and I are out here in September, so I've decided that I might as well try and get my day access whilst I'm here and got the opportunity to do so. And yeah, I've been able to get one. So I've got a day ticket for Epic Universe for the 25th of September. It brings up a series of date ranges. The one that I went for was $130. Oh, sorry, I lie. I think it's $138. It's just come through on my credit card at £119. So yeah, pretty expensive for a one-day ticket, but not as expensive as having to buy a whole another 14-day ticket, which is, I think it's retails at about £300 or £400 at the moment. So considering I'm already an annual pass holder, I didn't think that was a bad thing. But yeah, for anyone that is an annual pass holder and does want to visit Epic Universe whilst they're out there, obviously that opens in May. So go on the app if you're out here and just have a look at the options available for you. It does say that you need to prove that you are annual pass holder and show photographic identification when you actually arrive on the date, but you know, that's not really an issue. And also as well, it's already automatically added onto my Universal app. So on the wallet section of my app, I'll show a screenshot for it now. You'll be able to see not only my annual pass holder ticket, but you'll also be able to actually see my one-day ticket for Epic Universe, which is I'm really excited about. I'm glad I've actually been able to do that. It's one less thing to worry about when we come out in September, just in case there's not any availability or anything. But yeah, this is what happens when I have to wait for things and I get bored. I start looking at stuff and start spending. But you know, this is something that I'm actually going to use and isn't just a one-off whim purchase. So I think it's a bit of a result personally.
A few moments later.
Right, change of plans. Always have a plan B. It's 8:45. The coaster still isn't up, still delayed. There's been no carts going around at all. So I'm not going to sit around anymore. Otherwise I'm going to lose the good part of the day. However, you can see the Hulk going around. So my plan is to head on over there and do that. Park still isn't open officially yet, and then I'll probably head on over to Universal and do Rip Ride. Here's hoping the queue is not going to be too long for that one. Right, this is the queue to get into Marvo's Superhero Island rather. This part of the park doesn't open till 9, hence why there's queues here and there's not a annual pass holder queue, so I suspect it's like a rope drop situation, but at least it's running, so we'll be on that pretty soon. Time to queue up, I guess. So just a word of warning, you are not allowed to take anything on this ride, nothing in your pockets and definitely no bags. So the first thing you want to do is go and get a locker and put everything in there.
Welcome in, pues all the way down your row, reach up, pull down once again, reach up, pull down, look here on to go. 2-1, please will be approaching sector 1 on lane, public camera sled. 2-1. Must pay attention to this message before boarding the transport. All loose articles such as reach up, pull down, once again reach up, pull down. Cell phones. Is it too tight or you good? Okay, so let's try trade calling. When seated, please hold down your safety restraints and follow your seatbelt. Please keep your hands, arms, and feet inside the given transport. Oh no! Here we go! Oh my God! Please remain seated. Oh, I can hear it! At all times. Persons with the following conditions.
Holy fucking. I've just got off the Hulk and oh my God, I forgot
how good that ride is. I think it's also because they've actually refurbished it since I was last on it, but you know what? Great fun, really, really good. The posted wait time was 15 minutes and I was on and off within 15 minutes. So in that time, VCoaster is now up and running, but that's a 65-minute wait. So I may save that for a little bit later. However, Rip Ride Rockit over at Universal is only 10 minutes. So I'm gonna have a walk over there, see if I can get on that, and maybe the Mummy as well, before the queue times for those just get really, really ridiculous. But oh my God, and it's starting to get really, really warm now. Starting to get really, really warm now, so I may also partake in the riverboat on Jurassic Park, or maybe my friend Magda's favourite ride, which is Dudley Do-Right Strip Falls. Popeyes is actually closed, don't know why, probably it's, you know, it's the time of the year, but in a minute we'll be heading over to Universal, so I'll see you there. Right, just heading over to Universal, and the queues still pretty big over this side, and the crowds just keep coming and coming and coming. Anyway, onwards we go. Here's hoping those queue times over at Universal are still quite low by the time I get there, but even if they're like 20, 30, that's still better than the 65 and 135 minutes that it currently is for Hagrid and VelociCoaster. Right, here we are, people. Just looking to see if there's an annual pass holder line, but it doesn't actually look like it. So I'm going to head on over here where the lines look a little bit less, and soon I'll be in. Right, we are in. Doesn't look as busy over here crowd-wise, which is good. I'm just going to quickly have a look and see what the posted times are. Hopefully the queues are still the same. Really want to get on Rip Ride Rockit because, as everyone knows, it's actually being decommissioned this year in September. So I want to have my fix on that before it actually goes, because though I'm out here with Luke in September, I don't actually know if it's still going to be available. So yes, the plan is Rip Ride, Mummy, two things definitely want to get on here. And as I said, the sun is really out now, so maybe even Born Stuntacular just to get out of the heat for a bit. I also need to find out what time the Mardi Gras parade is, see if I have time later today to do that, or whether or not I do it on Friday, as I said previously. But onwards we go. Cool, there's one going up. Oh my God, get me on that ride. Alright, posted wait time is still 10 minutes, but phew, that's mental. Right, time to put my stuff away, get on this ride. Right, time to select a track, and I have to say there's not many options available now, but we are going to find a decent one.
Who should I play, Drew? Who should I play? Who's hungry?
Hold on tight, baby, because we're taking you guys. You ready to rock it?
Let's go, girls.
Oh my God.
Dude, that rock.
Oh.
The stuff we got on film is awesome.
I do too. And I think we remember the same song as well.
Were you listening to Shania Twain?
Yeah. Oh my god, it is such a shame they are getting rid of that ride because it is so much fun. And hopefully the video that I took comes out, but you know, we will see. But if it doesn't, the tune that I went for was country and the only option was Shania Twain. But it was really funny because the woman next to me was singing as she was going around, so I thought, you know what, I will do the same thing. Great ride. I'm so glad that I got on that and I got an opportunity to do it before they obviously get rid of it in September. The posted wait time was 10 minutes and it was 10 minutes, so really happy with that. Now I'm going to head on over to the Mummy, see if I can get on that. Hopefully the queue for that won't be too long. Right, so I'm here. Queue time is 35 minutes apparently, and as you can see the queue is all the way backed up there, but it looks like there's a single riders, although not sure if that's open, so I will ask. But time to get on inside.
Attention all extras. Please.
One of the benefits about coming to Florida on your own is that you don't have to get stuck with the crowd. The only difference is that you don't get to see the inside, which is quite pretty, but let's see how long this is. It's posted at 35 minutes. We will see. It's currently 10 o'clock. So that's the express queue. Doesn't look very express if you ask me. And oh, straight up, that queue is mental. Can't believe that. And there is Anubis. Right, let's see where they put me.
Are you insane? Get out of here! The curse, it's real! This whole place is a trap! He's after your soul!
Silence! With your souls, I shall rule for all eternity. Serve me and savor riches beyond measure. I can save you now. There is no escape. Your end shall be my beginning. Behold your fate. Your destiny. Your souls are mine.
just so good. Love it. It was a 35-minute wait time, but I only ended up waiting 15 minutes, which was great. And just as I came out, I was asked to fill out a little survey about my experience on there. The one thing I'll say about the ride is it's like classic. It's like well old now. It must be like 30 years, I want to say. Was it like 90s or something that it come out? But that ride is still so much fun. And I think it's been, I wouldn't say, I think it's like had some maintenance done on it. It just felt a lot smoother, and yeah, I had really good time. Great crack. Right, so Escape from Gringotts is up and running, so I'm going to head in that direction. It's posted as a 25-minute wait, so I'm hoping I can get on that. But yes, next stop, Escape from Gringotts. Right, here we go. I absolutely love walking into here because the theming is just incredible. I want to say it looks like home, but it doesn't look like home because I don't live in London. But oh my god, everyone is waiting for the dragon to do its thing. It's normally every 10-15 minutes, I think. It's a shame that it's not an animatronic because that would just be incredible. But yes, here we are, Gringotts. Now hopefully the queue time is still the posted 25 minutes. Oh, no. We are 35. But they do have a single riders line, so I might give that a shot. As I said in the last vlog, capitalism in its finest. Right, time to get a locker. Single rider queue is a walk-on apparently, but I just wanted to show you the inside of the bank because it is just incredible. Just look at that. I love it. So this is the standby queue for anyone that isn't a single rider, but I am a single rider, so onwards I go. Now I did this last time and it was just the best thing ever. But yeah, look, here we go. Pretty cool, isn't it? I do love the attention to detail here. And there is the head banker. Looks like the brokers you get up in London. But anyway, on that note, I am going to get on this ride. So as I said, 35 minutes. The time is currently past. So if I do it in under, if I get out before 11, that is just incredible. I even think even if you come as a couple or a couple of people, it's probably even better to do single rider sometimes. Right, get myself some glasses.
Or abnormal blood pressure, medical sensitivity to fog or strobe effects, recent surgeries, those prone to dizziness or motion sickness, or those who have any other conditions.
Right, onwards we go.
By this experience, should not ride.
And that is the ride we are going on. Right, so this is me heading up the stairs, and that is the queue down there. Mental. I think I scored on this one, people. Yep.
They're dumb, but they're brutal. Welcome to Gringotts. Perfectly safe as you can see. And what in the name of Marlin are you doing? We've got a motor here. You really need to get out of here. I'll send you ahead to Florida. He'll get you into a vault for safety. Wingardium Leviosa!
I know you've seen Harry Potter. He was in your vault, Bellatrix.
I thought I got rid of you, Muggle-born. Where did he go?
That's a little dose of pain to help you remember.
Yes, tell us, or we'll destroy you!
We'll get you out of here!
Don't break out!
Here we go, run on!
We've got what we came for. Bill, take care of them. Good luck! Is everyone okay? If you still want to open an account? After all, it's the safest place on earth, right?
Given the scene that I had, and so yeah, literally a walk on. Oh God, so I think it was a good idea actually switching gears and coming over to Universal, then dealing with all those queue times in Islands. However, right, gonna get my bag and see what there is to do next. I know this is totally the wrong franchise, but every time I see a dragon, this dragon, I always say Dracarys. Right, so that is me done in Diagon Alley. I managed to escape Gringotts, which is always a good thing. I am starting to feel a little bit thirsty now, so it's 10 to 11 actually. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get the train and head back over to Islands from Hogsmeade station and stop by the Hogshead and get my cider and fire whiskey drink, which I love. Delicious. It's like $20, but you know, it's thirst quenching. But before I do that, I'm going to head on over and do Transformers, because again, that's only a 25-minute wait, and I think it's good to jump on that because I didn't do that last time. And then I'm going to get the train back and head on over. So yeah, Transformers, here we come. As some of you might be aware, Transformers The Ride was opened in 2013 at Universal Studios in Orlando. And for anyone that has ridden this ride, you will agree that the storyline is very similar if not almost exactly the same as Spider-Man the ride over in Islands of Adventure. You sit in a cart and move around a series of 3D IMAX screens. There are also 4D elements which include the odd blast of wind, splash of water and heat from passing rockets. Unfortunately, when I edited this section of the vlog and uploaded the video, YouTube hit me with a copyright claim because of the ride footage. So for this reason, I had to remove the entire footage from the vlog. Whilst I was really disappointed, you have to take my word that it is worth experiencing for yourself, so do give it a go when you come to Florida, you won't be disappointed. I really like Megatron. The one that I follow on TikTok is really sassy. Unfortunately, I literally just missed that. There was only a few people left in the queue, so I didn't get an opportunity to go up there. There's always next time though, but yeah, I have to admit, just coming off the Transformers ride, I felt really queasy, and I always tend to do this whenever I go on those types of rides. I don't think it's the age at all, because I'm only 39, as some of you know from the Tenerife vlogs that are dropping at the moment. So I went there to celebrate my birthday, but yeah, I really wish that they would get rid of the 3D effects on that ride and the Forbidden Journey and just have it as a standard normal ride. I think it'd be a lot better. That's just my personal view though. Put in the comments what you think. Are you kind of motion sickness? Do you having a bit of aversion to those types of rides like I do? I'd be really curious to know like how many people have the same issue. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to go and get on that train, head over to Hogsmeade, get myself my Beveragino. I think I deserve it, and probably at that point see how long the wait times are for the coaster. It's currently 10 minutes past 11, so literally still really early, but back home it's gone 5 o'clock now, so I think a drink, an alcoholic drink, is in order. Right, for someone that lives in London, this is a novelty to say the least. I love the attention to details. It really does look like King's Cross, and it's a scheduled 10-minute wait time, so not bad at all. Only 10 minutes. Oh, the aircon in here is everything, like literally. Is there a single rider queue? Can't see that there is, but let's see the train times. For anyone that cares, First Capital Connect doesn't exist anymore, so yeah. Although Biggleswade is where my old manager used to live. Actually, yeah, well, she's my old manager, but she still lives there, so that's quite funny. I'm going to have to take a screenshot of that and send it to her. Anyway, time to get on board. Right, it's the first time I've had to get my ticket out today, which a bit of a novelty because we're in the train station. The lady said that they don't have the facial recognition here, so it is literally hand your ticket over, but to be honest, not going to cry about it. It's a 10-minute wait and I'm literally just walking straight through the whole thing, and I have to show you, like, there is no one here whatsoever. Just look at this. It is empty. I've been here before with Kirsty and Luke. I think it was July a couple of years ago, and we queued and we queued and we queued for like excess of an hour. So this is just how it should be all the time. As much as I like this ride, I don't think I would wait any longer than half an hour for it. But look at the attention to detail. It's just incredible. really do like how immersive it is here, and as you can see, these people are walking through the secret passageway to go and get their train to Hogsmeade. If only, right? Here we go, people. Harry Potter. Is the train there? That is the question. Nope, it's not here yet. This, though, is giving me Liverpool Street vibes. Oh look, birdie.
Hello, Hagrid.
Oh, he moves as well. No, he's not having any of it. Tweet, tweet. No. Right. I do enjoy this place. I think my sister would love it here. She is a Harry Potter fanatic. Oh, and here comes the train. Right, time to get on board. One, please. Oh, cool. Here it comes.
Use a snack. Where's the food trolley? Marnie, can't you conjure up some pumpkin pasties?
Wrong. Food is the first of the 5 principal exceptions to Gump's law of elemental transfiguration.
Do you know what she's talking about?
Ozempic.
On the Hogwarts Express? Foul, miserable creatures.
Something from the trolley, dear. I'd say you'd earned it.
Any chocolate frogs?
Oh dear. Best get back to your seats now. I'll try and round up these little runaways.
back in Hogsmeade. Time to go and get a drink. I am feeling parched. Look how incredible that view is. I just love it here. It's so immersive. The attention to detail is just incredible. Curious to know what the wait time for Hagrid's is though at the moment. I reckon it's something stupid. Let's have a look. 100 minutes. Wow. And you think I was on and off of that this morning? 10 minutes. It is crazy busy in here today. I love the fact that they have snow in here, despite the fact it's like 27 degrees now. Anyway, I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to be going in here to the Hogshead. While some people come here for the butterbeer, I come here for the cider and fire whiskey, and if you haven't tried it, you most certainly should.
Sometimes she likes to nod. She goes off right as soon as you put your camera down.
I think you've got the magic touch. That's what it is, right?
He's a real ham, you know.
Right, made it into Hogsmeade. I am in the Hogshead. I have my whiskey and cider drink. It is just as good as I remember it. And the lady behind the bar was really, really nice, as you probably saw in the previous clip. I was trying to get a video of the hog doing its thing, and she says, oh, did you want me to wake him up for you? I said, oh yes please, and she gave him a little pat, and obviously he came to life. So I thought that was really nice, and she was really sweet. Only thing I would say is though, is that she didn't ask me for my ID, so clearly I'm looking very old at the moment. Despite the fact one of my friends said to me the other day that I'm in my golden age, so yeah, I don't know what to make of that, but I will take it as a compliment. The good thing is I didn't have to get my ID out, but yeah, so I'm sitting in my favourite part in Hogshead. It is literally just opposite VelociCoaster, so I can see it going round. It seems like it's kind of saying to me, ha 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 ha, you didn't get to ride me this morning, but the queue time for it is about 60 minutes, and now that I'm over here and I've sat down, I'm kind of thinking I'll probably just wait the time for it. It's kind of roughly about the same amount of time that I waited yesterday, and that said it was a 60-minute wait, and it wasn't. It turned out to be 15 minutes, so not too bad. The sun is still out. It is really, really warm, but yeah, I'd rather be here than be back at home. Anyway, I am going to crack on with this, and then I'm going to work out what I do next, which will probably be VelociCoaster, because as I keep saying, it's literally just there going round. Anyway, I think I've done well so far. Today I did Hagrid's this morning. I've done the Hulk. I then went over to Universal. I've done Rip Ride Rockit. I've done the Mummy. I've done Transformers. I've done Escape from Gringotts. I've got the train over here. So far it's been a really, really productive day for me. I think I've kind of hit the queue times all at the right time. And being single rider really helps as well. So hopefully they'll have a single rider over there at VelociCoaster. That would be really, really good. As I was coming in, I did check the time of Hagrid's, and it was 100 minutes, but when I spoke to one of the women, she said that there was no single rider. They don't do that, and they don't do express. I did ask about the Golden Express tickets that I had received, and she says it depends, because some of them may exclude Hagrid's, but I said to her that my one on the back only says excluding Petrodon flyers. I know Luke's going to laugh because that's not how you say it, but you know, it is what it is. So she said, yeah, that should be fine. Stupidly, I left that back at the hotel this morning. So if I get the chance, I might wait the time and do it again, but I'm not in a rush because obviously I did it this morning. Anyway, that being said, time to have my drink before it gets warm and then crack on with the rest of the day. Right, second time lucky, VCoaster is actually now working. Time is 2 o'clock, so time to get on board. It's a 60-minute wait. I'm hoping it's not going to be that long if last night was anything to go by. The queue does look pretty long already, but I'm going to see if the single rider line is open. Hopefully it is, but if not, just be patient. Need to get this done today. Right, onwards we go. And the single rider line is open, so let's give this a go. Not done this before, so curious to see how it goes.
Here at Jurassic World, we dared to imagine a world with dinosaurs. But we know you want more. More speed. More heights. More teeth.
And here at Jurassic World, we've got teeth. Welcome to the VelociCoaster.
VelociCoaster is a Hogsmeade roller coaster that includes some
Thank you.
tilting, inversions, and dropping. For safety, do not take part in VelociCoaster ticket if you experience any of the following conditions: heart conditions or hypertension, or similar physical conditions, motion sickness or dizziness, and if you have medical sensitivity to spectacles, medical sensitivity to fog effects, or recovery from losing sight.
my god, right, so I've just got off what, in my opinion, is the best ride here at the whole of Universal and Islands of Adventure. Got on VCoaster, put me on the back row. My god, that was really extreme. Probably doesn't help that I'm not really eating anything today, with exception for that lemon loaf, but kind of feel really queasy now. Just gone around again. Back row is just so extreme. Like front row is great, but the back row, you really get thrown around it. Yeah, I would recommend that ride to anyone. So posted time, as I said, was 60 minutes. I went in the single rider line. There were loads of people in there that weren't actually single riders, which was a bit irritating, but I got through within 30 minutes, so not bad at all. Time is now 2:15, so I need to kind of decide what I want to do. I need to get something to eat because, as I said, I've not eaten since breakfast, but I've also got the after hours at Epcot later on. That starts at 7 o'clock, so really need to get back to the hotel, just clean myself up, relax a little bit. So I think I'm gonna just see what the queue times are like for some of the other rides, and if they're a bit excessive, then I'm gonna head on out of the park and go back to the hotel, probably via Panda Express, but we will see. But I'm buzzing, so buzzing that I want to actually do that ride. It is incredible and I would recommend it to anyone. I hope the ride footage come out, so yeah, so you guys can see what I saw, but oh, that ride is everything, literally everything. Right, I'm just going to pop into the annual pass holder lounge, see what merchandise they have, and also pick up my exclusive little freebie. Hello. As you can see, there's quite a lot of Mardi Gras merchandise available here. I've not been in any of the other stores, so I don't know if it is the same stuff, but I have to admit it's not the cheapest. I don't know why you would spend $20 to $30 on a cup or a popcorn bucket when you could also buy a t-shirt for exactly the same amount. And actually, I think the t-shirts are slightly cheaper. That being said, it all looks good to me. I really like the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World franchises. It's probably for the fact that that's what I grew up with from a young age. Interesting fact though, I purchased one of these blue masks last time I was in Florida, and I say last time, it was actually when I was here with Kirsty and Luke, but the actual strap that goes around your face and moves the mouthpiece is actually broken, so I should probably get a new one. Hey guys, so I am currently in the pass holder lounge over in Islands of Adventure. I've got to the stage where I'm starting to flag a little bit now. I'm really, really tired, and I still got to get through the whole evening at Epcot. So I think I am going to leave the vlog here. I've done quite a bit today, which I'm sure you all agree, and it's been really fun, but I'm just kind of really, really exhausted. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for following along for this episode. Epcot will be a whole separate vlog which will drop after this one, obviously. So please stay tuned to the series, and yeah, if you've liked the content so far and you've enjoyed seeing what I've got up to and what I've been doing during the day, then please hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and also hit the notifications so you can keep up to date for every time we post new content. When I say we, I mean Luke and I, but I'm actually going to say me because it's just me here in Florida at the moment. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. For anyone that cares, I did actually get Panda Express on the way out, and as you can see, Bajan beef and mixed greens. This food is banging.